Hey there, hi there everyone, it's me Claire. Today is the 10th of August. It's raining right now, just as when I finally decided to sit down and film a video. This guy just randomly decided to cry. Okay, so for today's entry, say yes now, figure it out later. I do believe the more we age, the more we grow physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like the bigger the choices we have to um, make in our lives, and the more affecting it becomes in our lives, the more significant, it'll affect us, like in the long run or in the future.
If I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would, you know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would, you know I would. You and I.
Because of that, I do believe that it's really important to know, to really contemplate about the things that we say yes to, and be able to weigh the pros and cons when it comes to just either saying yes or no to something. But now we're gonna be focusing on saying yes to things, and just figuring it out later once we're actually faced with anything or everything that we dare to say yes to. There are a lot of things in our lives that we just can't control. Most of the things in our life, we can control external factors besides ourselves, our thoughts, our perspectives. But there are those paths we take that we say yes to, but sometimes we're unsure about them, and we can also experience the same thing with people and experiences that we thought it'd be good for us. We thought it's what we wanted, but later we'll find out that it's not really what we want. And I think when we experience those kind of moments, it's really important to keep in mind that we can change direction as we go in life, as we experience life, as we, are in the middle of that step that we decided to take. Change direction as we go. You said yes to it. You figured out it wasn't working for you, or you figured out that it will not work out for you in the long run if you still decide to keep it in your life. Sometimes letting go of something or someone, turning something what you have right now into just a mere memory, it can be really hard. It can be really, really hard. Not every one of us is able to just move on quickly. When you lose something, you will also gain something. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a material thing. As long as you gain something, perhaps a lesson or a new perspective, then I think that's enough. However, when it comes to the social aspect of our lives, saying yes to not taking any relationships for granted. Invest in your relationships wisely, carefully, lovingly, and affectionately. This is one of my biggest mistakes in my life, and this is still something that I'm working on, showing just how much I care and how much I love someone that I deem important in my life. Because if you don't do that, if you choose your pride over, showing how much you treasure someone, you will only end up losing them. Another thing is choosing your circle wisely, saying yes to the right people. In our lives, we'll encounter so many moments when we just can't help but say yes to the wrong people, or maybe say no to the right people. Sometimes it can be really difficult to decipher uh, whether if someone is good for us or bad for us, but I think it's really important when you have someone who helps you grow and who accepts you for who you really are and encourages you to be vulnerable, to just be as authentic as you can be, without any judgment. So I think it's really important to say yes to those kind of people who makes you feel good about yourself, who makes you feel good about your dreams. Those kind of people who wants to grow with you, encourages you to dream bigger, do bigger, and those people who motivates you, inspires you. So when you surround yourself with those kind of people, you say yes to the right energy. You actually want to surround yourself with. But when it comes to the mental aspect of our lives, if you want something, you want to pursue something, say yes to it. No, you know what you should do, or if you still don't know, um, this is why it's really important to put yourself out there and experience things, because you get to be more knowledgeable and to be more equipped with the kind of wisdom and knowledge that you should be equipped with, because having experiences, it lets you be a little bit more clear about what you really want in life. The more experiences you have, the more clarity at least you get, from those experiences, and about what you actually want to do with your life, and what you actually want to achieve in your life. So say yes if you know what you want. That's something to be grateful for, that's something to be appreciative about. If you don't know what you want, discover more things, read more books, perhaps watch more movies, find inspirations that will work for you. It's different for person to person, and I just can't say or give you an advice about how to find your purpose or what you're really passionate about. Like it really comes down to you and your life. Makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel good about yourself, in and out. So you say yes to those things. No, I think one of the reasons why sometimes we can feel really out of touch with what we really want in life is that because we tend to sacrifice what we know is good for us for like instant comfort, instant gratification. Like right now you might be feeling a little bit less energetic, or you might be feeling a little bit lost, and you just stay there in your bed not doing anything that can help you clear your mind out. So by choosing laziness or unproductiveness, you sacrifice what could be. You sacrifice those opportunities that could present themselves in front of you just because you're feeling too lazy to get up right now. And I'm all for taking a break, taking a rest and all the time that you need in order to recharge yourself. However, if you know to yourself that it's not helping you anymore, like it's not even helping you feel spark in your life anymore, I think that's when you should start building the boundaries and limits when it comes to yourself. Like, because when you sacrifice the now for later, and you're doing things that's making you happy, making you feel fulfilled, making you just love life again, then obviously you're living for the hope of what could be in the future, like living for the hope of achieving those things that you are envisioning in your mind, like sacrifice the comfort that you're in right now in order to put yourself out there and just see how things will work out. Just say yes. You want this? Say yes to it. Do it. You want to meet up with this person, become friends with this person, like create memories with this person, say yes to that. You want to go to that place. If you can, if you got the means to do things, do it. Just take full advantage of the resources that you have in your life right now. You feel happy, then spread those happiness to the people around you. You feel sad, write it out. You feel pain, and see what you can gain from an experience that you've experienced. If you know you can gain something just by saying yes or doing something, then go for it. Weigh the pros and cons. But it's also important that you are able to take calculated risk and not just it's good to be someone who knows how to take risks, but again, it's also a lot better if you know how to take risks that are calculated. One of my experiences when it comes to taking calculated risks is probably choosing accountancy as my course for college. Well, for me, college hasn't started yet. However, lately I've been feeling like I should have chosen medical technology or nursing or something that's related to medicine or science. And I know for a fact that I like the idea of it. I like the idea of being, someday being a good doctor, being considered as one of the best doctors. But I do know at the same time that it's not actually something that I want to pursue in my future life. Okay, I like the idea of it, but it's not something. Just because I like the idea of it doesn't mean that it's something that I'd actually choose to pursue. Right now, it has my mind. And accountancy right now has my doubts. But looking into the future, I think it's the one for me. Hopefully, I don't even know why I'm speaking this way about my course. Like, the future is very uncertain. It gives me so much worries. It overwhelms me. However, this is what I've chosen, and I think I just gotta stick with it until the end. See how it will work out. I'm sorry, like I just saw my future self just laughing at me right now. The me right now, like saying, "Oh my god, this bitch." Anyway, try something new, do something new. Say yes to things, people, and experiences and activities that you haven't said yes to before. If it did not work out, good riddance. At least now, you'll be more equipped with, better wisdom, better knowledge that all this thing doesn't really work out for me or didn't really work out for me. you gain something. It doesn't have to be anything material. Sometimes by just doing things you've never done before, you gain confidence and courage from it, and I think that's enough, at least for now, that it gives you that added confidence, courage by doing things, new things, fresh things. But yeah, always keep in mind, it never hurts to take calculated risk, to weigh the pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages first before you do something. But don't overthink it. If you want to do something, you feel good about something, just do it. Do it. And sometimes it can be really hard. I know. Coming from my own experience, sometimes taking steps it's not as easy as I want it to be, but it feels good in the end once you've done it. If you like painting, just take your paintbrush, paint that first stroke. You know, you don't have to finish the whole canvas in just one day. It doesn't really work that way. It's a process. Take it easy on yourself, but also remember to not take it so easy on yourself to the point where you just let yourself keep making excuses. If I find an excuse to not do something, even if it's just as trivial as my hair not being the way I wanted to, I'll probably use it as a reason to, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'll say I'll just do it tomorrow until it just happens over and over and over and over again. Until I don't get anything done at all. So yeah. I really do feel like I'm so out of place and out of shape in this video. Like I'm not even sure if you guys are able to understand the point that I'm trying to get across, but I really just want to get something done right now. It helps me get my axis spinning back. So yeah, hopefully in the next video I'll be a bit more collected than I am right now. Anyways, if you've stayed until the last minute or the last second of this video, I'm really grateful for you. I'm really appreciative for your time and your effort listening and watching this video. Bye.